All right, in this video, we're going to be talking about the introduction speech assignment. So when you come to Module 1, you're going to go to course content and you'll see Module 1 in there. All right, so you'll see the introduction speech assignment folder right here. When you click on that, it's going to open up to a page, and depending on the week that you're looking at this, there might be only one assignment like this topic and organization assignment below, or there may be up to 4 because there's 4 associated assignments with this particular assignment. So I'm just going to kind of go over a quick overview of what the introduction speech assignment is with this document. So you see at the top, they have this, or I had this assignment overview for you. So when you click on that, this is basically just an instructional guide. So I would recommend anytime that I give you an overview or instructional guide to go ahead and read it. Just take the time, read through it. It's going to save you a lot of headache along the way. So this particular assignment, you can see in the objective, is really just to provide a meaningful introduction in the form of a full sentence outline and 2 to 3 minute presentation, as well to grow as a speaker through a reflective skills assessment. All right, so what does that mean? You are going to basically just do an introduction speech, and then you're going to watch your own video and you are going to assess yourself. So here, when you look at this, you see that there are 4 things. Like I said, overview and associated assignments. There are 4 different parts. The first assignment that's associated with the introduction speech. So I actually should say, I guess, the introduction speech project, since there's 4 parts, 4 assignments. But the first part of the project is the topic and organization assignment. So basically, this is a very simple, short assignment. All you're doing is like brainstorming and thinking of, at the time of making this video, picking the topic that fits into one of these 3 categories right here. So you see life lesson, memorable event, object analogy. So this life lesson is kind of like, I guess I could say just a personal experience. So the example that I provide on my, for my speech, my introduction speech is just kind of a life experience that I had, or a life lesson that I learned from a life experience. So you can choose that. Or in a similar but different way, you could choose a memorable event, meaning like if there was one significant moment in your life that you learned something or that you can pull a lesson from, you can use that. This might be like a birth of a child, or it might be graduating from high school, or it might be, you know, whatever it is, the loss of a loved one, just something that is like a memorable moment that you would like to share. And also you want to pull out and make sure there's like a lesson that you can pull from it. All right, and then object analogy. So the last option you have is to compare your life to something. So I've had students do things like, you know, 3-ring circus, or they talked about their life being like a road trip. So, which was a really creative one. I really like that. But basically each point was just kind of them describing how their life was like blank. So you choose one of those 3 things for that assignment, and you kind of organize your thoughts, and then you'll submit. Well, then the next week, what you'll work on is the outline. And the outline is going to be basically you just writing about that topic you just selected. And this is going to be like a full sentence outline. You will not ever change your outline into an essay. When we speak from a speaking outline. So you just write it into the outline and you'll leave it just like that. But it should be full sentence, meaning that you're not supposed to just say like, here, I'll talk about blank, I'll talk about blank, I'll talk about blank. No, it's actually supposed to be like, if you could say it exactly how you wanted, this is how it would be, and you would practice with that, and then you'll just have it there during your speech. So if you need it, you can have it. All right, so then you'll submit on week 3 a speech presentation, and this will be you recording yourself, delivering your speech, and you'll submit that. And then week 4, you will watch your presentation and just write a 1-page self-assessment. So the writing guidelines here, you can see basically each assignment has its own writing guidelines, but overall a few general guidelines to follow are just to remember that everything should be written in Times New Roman 12-point font. It should follow whatever template I provide for you. And I think that's about it. So as long as you're just making sure you do that, you're following the template, it's in the right format, you should be good. But make sure to read the writing guidelines for each individual assignment associated with the project. So I think that's it. I hope that helped.